Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got the shot away! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
McAllister. Rodrigo. Looking for the runner. Pedri. Chance for the header! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now. There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Santos looking to pass their way through. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, super find. And the shot! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that come. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Osimhen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Osimhen. Nico Williams. Osimhen. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth! Sorloth! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich plays it short. And he shoots! And that was very necessary. Kimmich. Now it's Sorloth. Played out towards the right wing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Santos have their second corner now. Kimmich with the short one. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nico Williams. Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming. That has been slung wide. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Osimhen. He's through, now is he in? Rice deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A lot of space. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be...
He's had a hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Lovely feet. Sorloth. And he's managed to get free. Sorloth. Now it's Kluivert. Pavard with a fine tackle. Santos have their third corner. They've played it short. Vardiol. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's away! Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Valverde. Valverde! And how did he not make it for?
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sørloth. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he spark a counter here? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Valverde really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Yamal. Rice. Yamal. Sørloth. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Driving on and making good progress.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. And Messi! And the half-time whistle goes. While the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Vietnam 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Osimhen. Osimhen on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He's found a way through. Now, whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Vietnam presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that's really well manoeuvred. Fiddles it through. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now then, the ball's come loose. This might spell danger, but they've got it again. Nice control. Osimhen. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through, and here's Messi. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a sweet ball, that.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kluivert. The pass has gone astray. Valverde. Nico Williams. And here's Osimhen. Foot in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Yamal. Surlot. Yamal. Valverde. Can he get it through? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Has a go! And he's following up! They've done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Vietnam are having a ball here. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nico Williams. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? There's the hit! And he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gabriel. And here's Osimhen. And it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Now it's Osimhen. In for a header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Surlot. And here's Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nico Williams. Look at the space here. Vietnam are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Great ball if he can get there. Picked out, shapes to shoot! Bellingham. And the counter is on. And here's Dembele. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Osimhen. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Valverde. And the finish! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that was very necessary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham, great ball, and he's in here. Chance for the header! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Danger averted for now. De Ketelaere. Rodri. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Rodri. And here's Nico Williams. Well timed, excellent interception. Shifted upfield. Now he's off and running. De Ketelaere. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Rodri. Nico Williams. Oh, and he's through the middle. And it's Dembele. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates...
Osimhen! Rodri. Sorloth.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham. And they've got rid. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Nico Williams. And here's Osimhen. Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's neat. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. De Ketelaere puts his foot on the gas. Bellingham. Sorloth. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Santos go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham chooses to go crossfield. Oh, that's fabulous! Not the most accurate pass. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Valverde!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Kluivert. And here's Rafael Leao. Kluivert. In with a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Works it forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a throw-in. And that has been cut short. Forwards and with intent. Kluivert. Bellingham.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kluivert. And he's been shifted off it. That's a nicely measured pass. Rodrigo. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's definitely not his best. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, they can break here. Martinez. Haaland. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rafael Leao. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rafael Leao is herring after that one. Bellingham has created one goal already. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Araujo, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ball's gone out of play. Speculative strike. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vietnam definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The Sørloth, he's had a shot! Goal! Santos! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Osimhen. De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chooses to go back. Williams! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Nico Williams. Rodri calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Now it's Sørloth. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Dembele. Pavard with the clearance. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, they can break here. Rodri. Osimhen might just make this. Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, decent hit! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk cuts it out. Nicked it back promptly. Valverde. De Bruyne. Now it's Osimhen.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I get...
Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele has given away a free kick. And it's Dembele. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Osimhen. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe! He's got away. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Osimhen. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Van de Ven. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodri. And no, that was never going to make it. So what can they make of this? De Bruyne. Nico Williams. Bellingham. And he's quick to snatch it back. Osimhen. And that has been cleared. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Solid! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's the hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior, and that has been cut short. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Osimhen. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the second half gets underway.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nico Williams.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich gets over and intercepts. And here's Nico Williams. Well timed, excellent interception. Osimhen. Oh, that's a key interception. Olise, and he welcomes it in.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oblak claims it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. This their second corner of the game. Araujo attempts a clearance. Nico Williams. And he's had it nicked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Big chance! And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kimmich, Sörloth. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on and making good progress. Musiala. Osimhen. Santos can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Musiala! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager...
And a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Santos have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he'll shoot here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a great ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Yamal. He's looking to win it for them. And here's Musiala. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Rodri for Rice. Van Dijk. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Santos have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rodrigo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Musiala picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat.